We'll come back sometime. This show is all about Lawrence. I'm Jim Ross, and the only reason I'm here is to hand things to the star of the show, Joe Bell. Joe, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, Jim.
No snow, the sun is shining, it's lovely out there. And what did you bring us today?
Something not too different from the other shows, as far as the subject matter goes. Again, it's all about Lawrence, and I've brought more of my collection.
Oh, okay. You mainly collect paper, right?
Paper, well, yeah, sort of. Yeah, paper is the major focus.
Yeah. It's because it's easier to store.
It certainly is. The large, bulky items.
You and my wife have something in common.
Why?
She has a collection of paper, too.
Oh.
You've never seen it. Ask her sometime about her collection of European toilet paper.
Wow, that's different.
She actually has a collection of European toilet paper. Yeah, so
it sounds.
maybe you could get together and share experiences or something.
It sounds challenging at most.
I'll find a book and bring it in to you someday.
Yeah, that's something.
All right, what do you want to do first?
Okay, I brought a few, basically pictures and posters and things relating, of course, to the city of Lawrence. Why don't we start with that first?
With the one on top.
The top one first.
Okay, Joe, it's all yours.
Okay, this here is a Rollins Grammar School class photo dated 1942. Believe it or not, that's before my time, by 4 years. And I did graduate also from the Rollins School in 19, and it was a great year. But anyway, I kind of like the clothing that these guys were wearing and the features and all that. And on the front, as in every class, there's a large diploma holder. I guess they put their diplomas in this basket, sort of like a basket.
Recycle one?
No. They keep these after the picture's taken and after graduation. They take these home with them, of course. But yeah, each class photo, going back, I don't know how far back, but they've got a holder in the front, and all the diplomas are placed in there. So that's the Rollins School, my old alma mater.
When they did the centennial, they had a book put together with all.
I have that book. Yeah.
With all the class photos in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll put that over there.
A lot of memories.
I don't want that back because I got all the pertinent information.
The piles on your end.
Okay, and
this is a duo. This is a double.
A dual?
Yep,
okay,
they go
we'll
together.
take them one at a time.
Okay, what these two are planned drawings of a proposed lock at Lawrence at the on the Merrimack River. So being proposed, it never actually occurred. But this was a proposed plan of digging locks on the Merrimack River in the Lawrence area. And again, that never came to fruition.
That would have been good.
Locks?
Yeah, because that would have made the river navigable.
Yes,
for,
whatever you're trying to say.
At least for small cargo ships.
Yeah.
And we could have dumped the railroad.
And I think the bridges were supposed to open in the center. The center span was supposed to open to accommodate the proposed traffic, boat traffic. But this way.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's one.
Okay, that's the drawing for the
locks.
structure locks, and this
Right.
is where they're supposed to go, right?
I think so, yeah. This is the, it says ship channel, so in the center of the river. So this is the location of the plan, the proposed plan of where the ships were to sail up the Merrimack. And again, I think it was planned to have the bridges open for the larger ships.
Yeah.
But that never came to be. So
We could have had cruise ships docking right here in Lawrence.
I know. Yeah, the Disney ships and all that stuff.
I wonder who messed up.
Yeah, and I'm going to check the date. The date is this. This one is November 19th, 1913.
No, that's even late. That's late, yeah.
Yeah, but then
we could have cruise ships.
yeah, and it's got North and South Lawrence, but that never happened. No locks. That's it.
Maybe we could. Maybe we can give the plans to Danny, and he'll implement that.
You never know, unless you try.
The only thing is, the city doesn't have any control over the river. So.
The river, no. We'll have to go to another source.
Okay, so we're going from a great disappointment. We're going to go to whatever this is.
Oh, this is it's a New England Cotton Manufacturers Association document, and this was presented to George G. Brown, who owned a what do they call that? Bobbin and Shuttle Company.
Oh, okay.
Brown Bobbin Shuttle Company on Market Street in South Lawrence. And this gentleman was elected associate member of this association on December 27th, 1918, just a couple of days after Christmas. And the president at the time was W. Frank Shore, but Mr. Brown, again, owned the Brown Bobbin and Shuttle Company, which and the business is long gone. So this company was called the New England Cotton Manufacturers Association, this organization, and it was founded in 1854 and incorporated in 1894. And this gentleman who owned this bobbin company in Lawrence was designated or elected associate member of this association. It sounds like it was a big deal since cotton was the overall manufacturing item in Lawrence. Lawrence had cotton mills. Lowell had wool, primarily. And there might have been a little mixture in between both cities. But yeah, cotton was Lawrence's thing. And then again, Mr. Brown was elected associate member of this National Association. Cotton manufacturers, definitely Lawrence.
Right,
What's
this guy must have been really mean, right?
Okay, this is trespassing around. This was located at the Hamlet Machine Company on Island Street in Lawrence. So, North Lawrence, this would have been, the North Lawrence side, between the Spigot River and the North Canal. And it was Hamlet Machine Company. The Hamlets were pretty well off financially. They helped build a wing on the Lawrence General Hospital years ago. And they were pretty generous with their monies. And they lived on Tower Hill, the huge Hamlet house, which still exists. So this is the sign on their business machine. They had a machine company, again, on Island Street, owned by G.W. Hamlet.
Must
Nice
not
to
have wanted
have-
everybody to steal these patents and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, another Rollins school.
Is that Rollins?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they got the girls up front on this one.
Oh yeah, they're in the lead. And again, there's that diploma.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a little ways back from the 42. This one is 1927 Rollins school class. And again, in the center is that basket which held the diplomas. Let's make sure. And this, let's see, Rollins School class of 1927. There's a little sticker here, Clayton's Art Store, 326 Essex Street, Lawrence. Oh, this must have been framed by Clayton's at one time. Okay, that's the Rollins graduation, 1927.
Okay, I have one. I have another one here, and it's got all the names on the back.
Wow.
Right? I don't see anybody I recognize.
Is my name there? I hope not.
No, this is
That looks-
1947. This is
Oh,
this was
if it was, I would have been a year old.
yeah. But
what a prodigy that would have made me.
yeah, here.
47.
It is done by the Saunders Studio.
Okay, and this is Rollins, 1947. Well, I was a year old, so I don't.
Yeah.
It wasn't, I was within the.
You could have been thinking about it.
Somewhat. And again, there's that diploma basket right in the lower front.
I think they recycled them. It's probably the same basket with the same diplomas.
Diplomas for the picture.
They probably had the same diplomas for every picture. You think they cheated?
It could have. Because it looks like the same diplomas in every picture. So anyway, yeah, the names, I'm looking at the back of this, and yeah, all the names are here. Wow.
Somebody wrote in all the names.
Yes, and they spelled them correctly, I think.
Well, yeah, and the handwriting is, you can read it.
Yeah, well, they must have passed the test at one of their classes.
Yeah,
they did
the
quite
Palmer
well.
method.
Palmer, yeah, that was the writing program.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore.
No, I
lost
can't even,
all my fine motor control.
No,
I don't know. I like this girl though. She's
oh,
cute.
this here, yeah, this is the H.J. Stanchfield and Company, Hardware and Mill Supplies, paints, oils, and varnishes. And they were at 327 Essex Street. That's near here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's our neighbor.
And this dates to 1906. Wow.
She's cute.
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah,
I like her hat.
She has nice taste in hats. If you like the color red. Yeah, 1906. Yeah, this is one of my oldies, but not too moldy, but oldies. It's funny that it's a drawing, but they don't list the artist's name, and I wish they would. Maybe it's underneath. No, they don't list the artist.
Yeah.
And it's too bad. We don't know who did this.
Well, yeah, because a lot of artists didn't want to be.
No, but that's a nice picture.
It wasn't George Petty. I know that because.
Oh, 50 years a hardware store from 06. That goes back to the 1800s.
Okay, something a little more up to date. But it's topical.
Yeah, it's not very new, but it's been going on a few years. I picked this up years ago. I would say someone had mentioned to me it could be 2007, maybe 06, 2006, 07-ish. I'm not sure. But it is in my collection, and I keep everything at Lawrence. And I like the colors in this. They're really vibrant. And you can't miss them, like almost a certain distance.
Semana Hispana.
Yeah, every summer. You can hear them. Very, very entertaining. I think I went once during the summertime.
Oh, we used to be in the parade.
Yeah, they have a parade on Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, we used to be in the parade all the time. In fact, one year we won a trophy.
I think I marched a couple of years ago in that.
Yeah. Okay. What's this one? I don't know what this one is.
Evening high school.
Oh.
City of Lawrence. They were days and they were nights for classes.
Yeah.
So this was evening high school. And
Do you know where all the documentation for this is?
No, where?
The Lawrence Public Library.
Oh, sure. The third
They
floor.
they have all that documentation for these folks that went to this evening high
The
school.
collections department.
Yeah. They have all the passports.
That's where it should be.
Birth certificates, all kinds of things. Louise just posted it.
Yes, I got that information.
Yeah, and that's
very handy.
That's for this evening school. Show that to the folks.
Okay. The name is Charles Winters. And 20th day of April, 1936. I came along 10 years later. So, evening high, Lawrence Evening High School. And nice diploma. Good size. You can't miss that a mile away. They made them big then.
Right. I mean, you had to get a big frame to hang it on the wall and all that sort of stuff.
My high school one was kind of small, but it's nice to have.
Mine's about like this.
Yeah, they shrunk as they got time went by. Charles Winters. I don't know who that is, but that's 36.
Okay. What did Mr. Casey do?
Okay, besides being at the bat, let's see. City of Lawrence, Commonwealth of Mass. This certifies that Richard Andrew Casey has, with success, completed the course of study prescribed for the Lawrence High School. In other words, what they're saying is this is his high school diploma.
Yeah.
In so many words. And somewhat long and drawn out, but that's how they did it back then. June 29th, 1927. And the mayor was Mayor Rochford was the mayor then. And the principal was Lawrence O'Leary. And the superintendent was Bernard M.
His wife,
Sheridan.
O'Leary, did his wife live in Chicago and kick over the cow, kicked over the lantern?
It probably would have been the mother or grandmother. That far back. Oh, yeah, this is O'Leary's cow. But anyway, that's 1927. Same year as the Rollins graduation shot. And this one has a little ribbon and a what honors. Honors, I guess. You know, yeah. So it must have been a sharp cookie. I like the seal on this, though. The Lawrence City of Lawrence seal it's a nice touch to the diploma. Okay.
The war effort.
Yeah, this one is strike 1919, not the 12. This is the one. This came 7 years later. This is a collage of pictures, photos from the strike of 1919, which was less publicized, less popular than the 1912. And the strike committee financial secretary was Joseph Bedard, who lived on 9 Mason Street, Lawrence, Mass. I don't know if the building's still there, but Mason Street still is. But anyway, wool and cotton czars shall not rule this country. Rouse ye toilers, get together, was the cry. And they did, I guess, and it took its course, and then it ended. Although they did have some arrests to the 1919, but not as violent as the 12. So, but it did occur, 1919, and it was significant to the area and in its time. Pictures, photos. I do have some postcards of this strike as well. In fact, some of the pictures look familiar, but.
All right.
And when we went to school, we had books.
Yeah, we had books.
We had to cover the books.
We had to cover the books.
To protect them.
We couldn't write on the books either.
No, but we did have coverings, and this would have been a book cover. This one is made specifically for St. Mary Parochial School from Lawrence Savings Bank. Look both ways before crossing streets, kids.
Well, they would have had a little, what do they call them, crossing guides?
Guides, yeah.
Yeah.
But in case they weren't around, they. And I have several of these from other schools. I think Holy Rosary. I mean, the parochial school, Holy Rosary School rather, and some other schools. I think Lawrence High had some. I have some from Lawrence. Oliver. I think I have an Oliver one. That's for a future show when I dig those out. But this one is St. Mary's, and again, Lawrence Savings Bank provided these for the students. This one, of course, has been used. You can see it's trimmed.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to cut them out.
To fit the covers, yeah.
Yeah, you had to cut this piece
Right.
out so that it would.
Yeah, the other ones I have aren't cut this way. They're they have their material not missing, like this one is.
Well, we used to make them also out of grocery store bags.
Yes.
Right.
Yep. This looks and feels like that material.
That way we could decorate them ourselves.
Yeah.
We didn't have to have the Lawrence Savings Bank do it.
No.
We could do our own graffiti on our books.
I could imagine. Okay, this is a, let's see, document, again, related to the David Brown Company, Lawrence, Massachusetts, manufacturers of bobbins, spools, and shuttles. You ask someone nowadays, what are those items? They won't know.
No.
What's a bobbin? What's a spool? What's a shuttle? Don't think it's a bus. But anyway, this is awarded to David Brown and the company. Again, the company was located in Lawrence on Market Street near the train station, the train tracks. And this is called Rice Leaders of the World Association. This is another association that this gentleman belonged to. This association.
Is that the same guy we had before?
I think so, or it could be a brother or something, but it is a Brown. And this association was founded in 1912 by Elwood E. Rice, LLD. And in its time, it might have been a large organization, but Mr. Brown was awarded given this award of merit, and to display the association's emblem and or business character, a recognized warrant of quality and fair dealing.
I like the graphics and the gold seal.
I like the gold seal with the green and the red ribbon in the front. That's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they went all out to put this together for Mr. Brown, evidently. But it is an award of merit to Mr. Brown. And the company was highly successful, the bobbin, shuttle.
Well, yeah, I mean, everybody needed a bobbin.
With all the mills in the city, they really kept them busy.
Yeah.
So they were in business for quite a while. David Brown and Company. Yeah. Strength and service. Copyright 1930. Got this in 1930 at the height of the manufacturing business in the city.
Okay,
Oh, this is-
150th anniversary.
Yeah, this is sort of new,
I
new-ish.
think I was on the committee for that
Oh, were you?
celebration, yeah.
Yeah, I like this picture here. It's a winter view of the air mill clock, and it was this particular view you can see from the Family Service Association of Greater Lawrence at 430 North Canal Street, and again, it's celebrating Lawrence's 150th
I
anniversary.
don't remember that much snow, though.
Well,
For the 150th, I mean, there's got a big pile of snow there in the Pemberton. It looks like it's in the Pemberton Park, too.
yeah. Actually, there's still snow there now from
I
this
know,
last winter.
but it's not from the 150th celebration.
No, this is one we've
But,
got.
look, but that is the Pemberton Park, and that's
Is it?
snow. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's shots from the
Well,
Pemberton Park.
I understand the snow that's there now will be there till July.
Yeah.
At least. That's how much we got this past winter. But I like this shot. Whoever did this did a great shot, great view. And it's got the air mill clock in the center. It's just,
Yeah,
I just like this one and the color. Awesome.
I like all these graphics. These graphics are great.
Yeah, you don't see that type of drawing anymore. It's, you know.
Gary Oliver Perry.
Oh, this is a document from the Bethany Commandery, Knights Templar. Very, very secret organization. In fact, they're so secret I have no knowledge of anything about them. This is how secret they are. But this gentleman from Lawrence was given this document February 28th, 1966, so that's fairly new. Gary Oliver Perry from Lawrence.
No. Okay,
Command-
the Knights Templar. Didn't
like-
we just do something recently on the Knights Templar?
Me?
That came up here not too long ago.
Maybe we had something else.
Did you? Yeah, I think it was you.
I had something from.
Yeah, I think you were talking about it out in front of City Hall, up on the thing in the middle of the
that's
night. Right? You were talking about the Knights Templar.
Yes.
You got to remember these things, Joe. You're getting old.
No, I'm not getting. I am. They were located with the Masonic Temple is on Jackson Street.
Yeah,
I think.
and there was the big rock that you
Yes,
moved,
inside,
right?
yeah, that story. Yeah, it's. Believe it or
moved,
not,
it moved at the same time that the
Believe it or
the
not.
eagle flew off of the City Hall.
the eagle flew off. Yes,
Yeah.
that happened with the Hurricane Carol. Thank you. But yeah, the Knights Templar was one of the Masonic
Yeah.
groups that were located at the Masonic Temple.
There's a long story behind
I
it.
think there were three. There were three groups.
Yeah.
The Masonic, the Knights Templar, and the other one would have been, and they were from Methuen originally, but I can't. I'll think of the name before the end of the show. I think
You think so?
maybe.
Maybe.
But there were three different Masonic groups.
Now then, just like now, in the past we had several newspapers in foreign languages. In
We did?
Good old Lawrence. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This one is no exception. Highly no exception. This is a German newspaper published and printed in Lawrence, Mass. on, it looks like June 21st, 1941, number 37. It's called the Enziger und Post. And it's all in German, which I can't read. Some of the ads, though, there are a lot of ads. Some of the ads do have an English wordage, primarily the name and the address, city, and street. That I can identify. The rest, no, I have not a clue. And I think there are marriage intentions listed here. because there are a couple of names. It looks like marriage intentions and stuff. But every page is in German, and you have to be German to know the language to understand everything.
They got a 5-cent cigar.
Dexter, yes, R.G. Sullivan's. They were in every paper at that time in the 40s. But there are a lot of ads, and most of the ads are Lawrence ads, so they're very interesting. I noticed there's Brocklemans, Fleischmann's, Earlington's, Van Dyson Farms, Robichaud's. Those are all German anyway, right?
Yeah.
I would think they were.
What about the
Regal?
What about the one down here on Essex Street?
Brockleman's.
The German.
Baines Cafe?
Yeah, Baines Cafe. They in there?
I think, yeah, they would have been around in 41. And I noticed they list the halls. The Harigari Hall, which is now the fruit place there.
The fruit.
Flavor
yeah.
Fresh.
Flavor Fresh.
Flavor Fresh. This is the Harigari Hall. They had a fire on the second floor, so they tore the second floor down, and they just have it one level. Then they left, and Mr. Ganji bought it for Flavor Fresh. Next hall is the Bayern Hall, and that was in the city. Herman's Hall, which I attended several weddings there because it was a large Berkeley Court. Turn Hall on Park Street, which
that's burned down.
that burned down. And then Zentral Hall. I don't know what that is, but they list all the halls. I guess they want them available for rentals, primarily why they listed them. So this is all German.
I don't recognize any of these police officers.
No, it's before your
Daniel
time.
Kiley.
Where?
Up here.
Oh, that would have been an early family member.
Fitzpatrick. I wonder if that's. No, that's Kilpatrick. It's not Fitzpatrick.
Yeah. Well, this is a copy of. It's not the original. That's a copy of the listing of the Lawrence Police Department officials.
Okay, you can talk about it.
Yes.
I don't know what year it is or anything.
No, unfortunately, there's no year on this. But judging from the uniforms and the
It's old.
yeah. Well, this guy's wearing a vest.
Oh.
This one is too. They're all wearing vests with their suits.
They must have been detectives. No, those are lieutenants, right?
Sergeant and
Lieutenant, yeah.
they're out of uniform, but they're wearing their suits instead. But the captain was Joseph Mulhare at the time. The city marshal was Charles R. Vos. But again, this is only a copy, but this is a copy of an original list of photographs of the police department officials, whatever year. Before 1930, I think?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
I would say before the 1930s, I think.
Or maybe sometime around that.
Yeah, they look like pre-Depression.
Yeah.
Or thereabouts. So anyway, that's them. Yeah, O'Gorman, Hart, O'Brien, Kelleher, McKenna, Lannon, Dwyer, Dow. I feel like I'm reading the Irish list of. Okay. Oh, this is an interesting piece.
Well, he'll say you turn the right side up, you'd be doing better.
It folds. It folds, but this one is not folded. This happens to be a container holder for Holohan's Pilsner beer.
Yeah, glass cans.
Glass cans were used here when it was when Holohan's was big, and it was until the mid to late 70s, 1970s. They closed. They were really big. I mean, they bought up quite a few different breweries in the city. Cold Springs, Diamond Springs, Black Horse. What's the other one? Hackers. They just bought them up and went big. Holohan's. Actually, there's two of them here. I didn't realize that. There's a couple.
You had 2 6-packs.
In case they had a big party, I'll have enough to carry with me. Holohan's Pilsner beer. We got to do a Holohan's show. I have a lot of stuff. Calendars.
We could do that now that they're out of business.
Well, yeah, there's tons of Holohan stuff. Oh, this is
Essex Art Center.
Yeah, this is fairly new. I thought I'd show this too because I like the style and the drawing. It's not old.
It's the 10th anniversary.
2004.
Yeah.
well, some people it's not old. It's 2004. But the Essex Arts Center does have good posters. And I'm not just saying that. As you can see,
Yeah.
there's the proof of the pudding. But they do have good posters, and I thought this one was too nice to pass up. Again, it's not old, but I kind of like this. And again, it's all about Lawrence.
It's all about Lawrence.
That's what it is. But I do like the
You're
design.
an arty. There's art on the red carpet.
Oh yeah, this is another newish thing. This is 2007, June 2nd. Another Essex Arts Center poster, art on the red carpet. And they certainly used the color red fully for this nice poster. It looks like an Oscar.
Well, maybe it is.
Isn't it an Oscar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the drawing of the Oscar. Yeah, so that is not too ancient.
All right.
Oh boy.
The Gilbert Hood School.
Gilbert E. Hood, formerly on Park Street, taken down, I think, in the 1970s, early 60s, something. Anyway, this is a public grammar school's diploma of Rose Farrow, Gilbert E. Hood School, named after Mr. Gilbert E. Hood, who was an official, one of the city officials.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And this was the 27th day of June, 1929. And then several months later, we knew what happened around the country that year, October.
Mm-hmm.
Crash! Crash!
Crash.
That's 5 months later.
Well,
At least they had time to celebrate before this person's graduation. Yeah, that was the crash, 1949.
well, we got jamming for Jude, and this is going to be it because we're running out of time now.
Oh, okay. This one is 2007, the Canvas Nightclub, which I think is gone.
What was it, a tent?
I don't know. Jamming for Jude. I kind of like this poster too because it's of the times, 2007. It's a poster. It's Lawrence, and it's different.
Okay.
What else can be said?
What else can be said?
Yeah, I like
All
this.
right, well, we're going to have to wrap it up here, Joe.
Oh wow.
What are you going to come next time? What are you going to bring? You got to bring,
well-
have you run out yet?
If it's the summer,
Yeah.
what do people like to do in the summer?
Swim.
No, drink beer.
Drink beer? Oh, okay.
Why don't we do the Hollahans?
All right, or eat ice cream.
Well, that's Van Dyson's. That's another time. Actually, that's another town too. No, I'll do the Hollahans thing because there's a lot
Okay,
of.
very good. Well, Joe, thanks a lot.
Well, thank
It's
you
great
for
having
putting up
you.
with me.
Oh, no, that's great. I mean, I liked all that old stuff.
Well, that's why I collect it.
Okay, well, yeah. Folks, stay tuned. Joe will come back sometime.